Hello, it is Cheap Nails helping you stay frugal with nail art. Happy Easter! Well, actually, it's Friday and Easter's on Sunday, but happy Easter, because I don't know if I'll see you on Sunday. Where will I be? Probably eating. I got a nail design for you about Jesus' resurrection, so let's get right into it!
I've already painted all of my nails white and they're completely dry. And these are the tools I will be using to create these designs. A tiny dotting tool, a little nail brush, and a little bit bigger nail brush. And I'm going to start on my ring finger, and I'm going to take some dark gray acrylic paint, and I'm going to paint my nail, and I'm just going to leave a circle right in the middle of my nail. We're starting out with this design because it's like, I wanted to channel the empty tomb for this nail, so I'm trying to make stone, because obviously the tombs back then were made with stone, so I wanted to make it gray, and I mixed two acrylic paints together to make this gray, because I always like to mix my grays, because I feel like if you buy some grays they look kind of weird, so I like to mix colors to make gray. The perspective I used for this nail, I kind of wanted it to be like you're in the tomb and you're looking out of it, and I used some gray acrylic paint on the side there for the stones rolled away and you're looking out and it's like blue sky, and then there's green grass, it's leading out to green grass because the stones rolled away because Jesus has resurrected from the dead and he's conquered death. So you're in the tomb and it's empty, because the tomb is empty. So I thought that was pretty cool. So I used some light blue acrylic paint and some green acrylic paint. And then I'm just going to do a couple, 2 coats to make sure it's opaque. And then I'm going to take some brown acrylic paint, and I wanted to make a cross standing on the hill, an empty cross, because Jesus is not hanging on the cross, he is resurrected. So I wanted to put a cross there. And also I used some light gray acrylic paint to write I'm not sure what they call it, but it's the slab that they laid Jesus on. And then on top of that slab I put some white acrylic paint, as in the cloth they wrapped him in. I think this nail turned out pretty good. I wasn't sure about doing it because I've never done something like this before, but I think it turned out pretty well, and I think it's perfect for Easter. Okay, moving on to my next nail. I'm going to take some of that same acrylic paint that I mixed up, gray acrylic paint that I mixed up earlier, and I'm going to paint it over my whole nail, and I'm going to I think I did 3 coats, and then now it's dry, and I'm going to take some white acrylic paint, and I'm going to paint new life, because Jesus has rose from the dead. He's conquered death. We have new life. So I just wanted to put that on my nails, and I think it turned out pretty well because I have never drawn letters on my nails, and I was like, how am I going to do this? And then I did it, and I think it turned out pretty well. I should put more letters on my nails more often because this was pretty fun, and I think it turned out good. There we go, it is all completed. Okay, moving on to my index finger, and I'm going to take some of that light blue acrylic paint, and I'm going to paint it over all of my nail. And I think I did, since it's kind of sheer, this blue acrylic paint, I did 3 coats, and I also did the exact same thing on my pinky. I really enjoy using these brushes that I got off of eBay for $1.75, and I'll put them down in the description box down below because they're really awesome brushes for $1.75. Okay, I'm moving on to my next design. I took some brown acrylic paint and some white acrylic paint, and I'm going to make the Lamb of God sign. Now, the Lamb of God is a lamb, and it's holding this flag with a red cross on it, but I definitely don't think I got room to put the lamb, to draw the paint the lamb on my nail, so I just painted the flag that it's holding. So I think it turned out pretty well, and this is the first time I've ever painted something like this. Pretty much this whole nail design is something I've never painted before, and I had a lot of fun doing it. Okay, that one's done. Moving on to my pinky, and of course I have to add a Easter lily. So I took some white acrylic paint, and I don't know exactly how you paint a Easter lily. When I was looking at it, I'm like, is it kind of like a crooked star? So I always say draw or drew for some reason when I mean painted. I painted that on my nails, and then the stem is kind of just lines, and then the lines go pointing down. It's really funny, but I think it turned out pretty well. And also I took some black acrylic paint and drew some lines in the center of the Easter lily, and then I used my tiny dotting tool to make some dots. And I think this Easter lily is so cute, and it turned out really well. I think this is the only thing out of this nail design, this whole mani, that I've painted before. I've painted Easter lilies before. I think I painted them in my last Easter nails, like last year. Okay, moving on to some top coat, and I'm going to be using this long wear top coat, which is a pretty good top coat. It's not a quick dry top coat, but it dries really quick. I don't know why the bottle says long wear when it's like a quick dry top coat. I don't know, but these nails are done. What do you guys think of my Easter nails? I think I tried something new and it worked out. Like I tried writing letters on my nail and worked out. And I tried like making a perspective of like the tomb, and I think it worked out pretty well, so I'm pretty happy with it. What's your favorite nail? Tell me down in the comment section down below.
Hope you enjoyed that. You know, last Easter, remember I used the Jerusalem clay? Quick follow-up on that. My mom had me use that Jerusalem clay, the rest of it, the stuff that I didn't use for my nails, to make a Star of Bethlehem. So that's what happened to the Jerusalem, the rest of that. In case you wonder, you can click the I button if you want to see last year's Easter design. Also, another follow-up, this is the video for follow-ups. In my other video, I mentioned that I bought these, and they're Bluelight protection glasses. And I bought them because when you're looking at screens and like editing, your eyes get sore, and my eyes get sore because I edit for a long time. So I bought these, and my eyes aren't sore anymore. They work awesome. I'll put them down in the description box down below. I got mine off of Amazon. They're non-prescription, which is awesome because I have 20/20 vision. So that's enough follow-ups. I hope you have a wonderful Easter, Jesus' resurrection, and I'll see you next Friday. Bye!